Good day, learners. Welcome to your EMS lesson. Today, we are doing our revision activity for paper 1. Okay, question 1 is our multiple choice questions. Let us read the first question. If a business owns a property and rents this property to a tenant, the money received is called A, commission income, B, receipts, C, rent income, or D, which is interest. The correct answer, learners, is C. If a business owns a property and rents this property to a tenant, the money received is called rent income. 1.2, current income refers to money received from a client for renting a property, which is A, performing a service, which is B, selling stock, which is C, D is money owed. So the correct answer for this question is performing a service. So current income refers to money received from a client for performing a service. 1.3, which one of the following is not an example of a service business? Is it A, Rajiv's cell phone repairs, B, Joy's salon, C, all discount supermarket, or D, which is Mike's plumbing services? Learners, the answer is C. This is not an example of a service business. The supermarket is not an example of a service business. 1.4, an amount earned for selling a product or service on behalf of another business refers to as A, which is capital, B, commission income, C, drawings, and D, which is rent income. The correct answer, learners, is B, commission income. You will remember this on lesson 2. An amount earned for selling a product or service on behalf of another business is referred as commission income. 1.5, it is used to check the accuracy of a double entry system in the general ledger. This is referred to as a journal, or income statement, trial balance, or a balance sheet. The correct answer, learners, to this is a trial balance. It is used to check the accuracy of a double entry system in the general ledger. Okay, we completed question 1. Now we're moving to question 2, which is to match column A with column B. Okay, 2.1, it serves as a proof of transaction. Learners, the correct answer to 2.1 is G. The source document serves as proof of transaction. 2.2, it is the sequence of procedures used to track of what has happened in the business. The correct answer for 2.2 is I. The accounting cycle is a sequence of procedures used to track of what has happened in the business. So 2.2 is I. 2.3, it represents the cash that the business has available in its bank account. So 2.3, the answer is F, which is bank. 2.4, a source document used for all services received by the business. 2.4, the answer is the cash register roll. So 2.4, answer is H. 2.5, vehicles, equipment, stock, land, and building. So these are all examples of assets. So 2.5, the answer is E. 2.6, assets equal to owner's equity plus liabilities? So answer to this is B, our accounting equation. Assets equals owner's equity plus liabilities. 2.7, when business expenses are more than its income, this is referred to as a loss. So 2.7, the answer is D. Our expenses are more than what we have, which is income. 2.8, our loans and creditors are examples of liabilities, which is J. So 2.8 answer is J. 2.9, the act of transferring information from journals to appropriate accounts in the general ledger. This is referred to as posting. We are transferring information from journals to the general ledger. So 2.9, the correct answer is A. 2.10, cash journal used to record all money paid out by the business. The answer is C, is the cash payment journal. Learners, we're moving to question 3, which is our accounting equation. So very important for our accounting equation. So the questions that you must ask pertaining the accounting equation is which two accounts are affected by the transaction, and what is the account classified as, whether it's assets, whether it's owner's equity, whether it's liabilities. Is the account increasing or the account is decreasing? Okay, let us look at the first transaction. Owner T. Thompson invested capital of 60,000. Okay, this transaction will affect our assets. Okay, the account that is affected in our assets is bank. So our bank will increase by 60,000, and under owner's equity, the account that is affected is capital, and it's also going to increase the owner's worth by 60,000. So under liabilities, there are no effects. So liabilities are not affected. Second transaction, commission received of 500 Rand from Zebra Trading. So this transaction will also affect our bank, and our assets will increase by 500, and owner's equity will also be increasing by 500, which is commission income. So learners, you will remember that drawings and expenses would reduce the owner's worth in the business, and more capital and income will increase the owner's worth. Hence, commission income will increase owner's equity by 500. So liabilities, there will be no effect. Our third transaction, received 3,000 from G Golden for rental. Receipt number 002. So this transaction will also affect our assets, which is bank, to increase by 3,000. Then our owner's equity, because we're also receiving income, will also increase by 3,000. So this will also increase the owner's worth. And the liabilities, we are not affected. So learners, I've included the last transaction here, which service fees for 720 Rand as per cash register on. So this will also affect our bank. Bank will increase by 720. And then our owner's equity, because we are receiving income, we will write current income also increasing by 720 rands. So under liabilities, there's no effect. Learners, I hope you do understand as to how to record transactions in the accounting equation. Okay, let us move to the cash receipt journal, which is question 4 of your revision activity. So question 4, John Zing is a well-known plumber who is based in the South Coast. His passion for his work has made him one of the most popular plumbers in his area. You are required to record transactions of John's plumbing services for May 2019. Learners, I'm underlining the important information for May 2019 in the cash receipt journal. So very important that you take note of those important information that you're going to use in your recording. So firstly, I've recorded the name of the business and the month and year that you are going to do the CRJ. Now I'm underlining the name of the owner. So learners, as you can see, the first point is to complete the heading. So it will be cash receipts journal of John's Plumbing Services for the month of May 2019. And the book number will be 5. The book number is 5 because May is our 5th month of the year. So this is our 5th book. So the first transaction is on the 2nd of the month, where the owner deposited 20,000 into the business bank account as capital. So our source document for this transaction is bank statement. The day was the 2nd. The details of the person that paid us is John Zing, the owner. This amount was deposited directly to the bank. Hence, you can see on our bank column, 20,000 rand. And there's no column for capital. So let's go to our sundry account column, 20,000 rand. And the reason is capital. Our second transaction, service fees received as per cash register roll, 2,200. So for service fees, learners, we all know that the cash register roll is a source document for service fees. So we will write CRR1 because this is the first service fees that you are receiving for the month. CRR1, and the day is the 3rd. And details, we put service fees. And this will be in our analysis column, 2,200. And we ask ourselves, are we receiving more monies on this day? And the answer will be yes, we are receiving more monies. So we wait, we don't take this money to the bank, but we continue with the transaction. So why are we receiving this 2,200 rand again? We are receiving this money because we've provided services to our clients. So our service fees goes under our current income column, 2,200. Then the second transaction on this day, it's 4,000 rand received from A. Abraham for rental. Receipt was issued. So it's our first receipt that is issued. So we are putting 001. The day is the 3rd. So the rule is not to repeat the same day. So we just put a dot. Then details column will be the name of the person that paid us. It's A. Abraham. And then our analysis column, we put 4,000 rand. We ask ourselves again, are we receiving more monies on this day? If we are not receiving any further amounts on this day, we are going to close the business, which we underline, and take the full amount for this particular day to the bank. So in this case, we will add 2,200 Rand plus 4,000 Rand. Then we have to deposit 6,200 Rand to the bank. So learners, we are taking both these two amounts to the bank. So the transaction has to continue. Again, we have to record that we receive this money for rent. This will go under our sundry accounts column, 4,000 Rand, and then our details will be rent income. On the 9th, learners, we received 2,000 Rand commission from Roy's Plumbing Services. So this will be our second receipt. Then we write 002. The date is the 9th. Details will be Roy's Plumbing Services. Analysis column, we put our 2,000 Rand. We ask ourselves whether we're receiving more monies on this day, and we are not receiving any further amounts on this day. We underline and put this money to the bank. Learners, again, you ask, why am I receiving this money? We are receiving this money because we are receiving commission from Roy's Plumbing Services. So commission income does not have a specific column in the CRJ. It have to be recorded in the sundry accounts column. So you are going to put 2,000 Rand and the details will be commission income. The last transaction is on the 16th of the month, where bank statement reflected an amount of 150 Rands for interest from MYB Bank. So the source document for interest received is bank statement. The day in which the transaction occurred is the 16th. The name of the bank is MYB Bank. And this amount is paid directly into our bank account. So you can see the 150 Rand, it's in our bank. And because interest does not have a specific column in our CRJ, it will be recorded in our sundry accounts column, 150 Rand. And the correct reason for this transaction is interest on current account. So learners, make sure that you write the correct accounts on your details column. So for capital, you write capital. For rent, it's rent income. Commission, it's commission income. Interest is interest on current account. So learners, we are not going to cast the CRJ, but very important that you practice more of recording the transaction in the CRJ. And I wish you all the best for your exam for term 2. Until we meet again, it's a goodbye for now.